know. You were just practicing your typing, I suppose.
Yes.
Deception. Deception, deception.
How was the DAR meeting?
DAR meeting?
Didn't you go to the DAR meeting?
No. I didn't go to any DAR meeting. I didn't have the strength. I didn't have the courage. I just wanted to find a hole in the ground and crawl in it and stay there the rest of my entire life.
Why did you do that?
Why? Why? How old are you, Laura?
Mother, you know my age.
I was under the impression that you were an adult. Evidently, I was very much mistaken.
Please don't stare at me, Mother.
What are we going to do? What's going to become of us? What is the future?
Has something happened, Mother? Mother, has something happened?
I'll be all right in a minute. I'm just bewildered by life.
I wish you would tell me what's happened.
I went to the DAR this afternoon, as you know. I was to be inducted as an officer. On the way, I stopped off at Rubicam's Business College to tell them about your cold and see how you were progressing down there.
Oh.
Yes. Oh. Oh. I went straight to your typing instructor and I introduced myself as your mother. She didn't even know who you were. Wingfield, she said. We don't have any such scholar enrolled in our school. I assured her she did, that my daughter had been coming here since early January. No, she said. Unless you mean that terribly shy little girl who dropped out after a few days' classes. No, I don't mean her. I mean my daughter, Laura, who's been coming here every single day for the past 6 weeks. Excuse me, she said. And she took down the attendance book. And there was your name. Unmistakable, printed. And all the dates you've been absent. I still said no. I still said there must be some mistake, there must be some mix-up in the records. No, she said. I remember her perfectly now. She was so shy that her fingers trembled so she couldn't touch the right keys when we gave a speed test. She just broke down completely, was sick of the stomach, and had to be carried to the washroom. After that, she never came back. We telephoned the house every single day and never got any answer. That was while I was working all day long down at that department store demonstrating those I was so weak, I couldn't stand up. I had to sit down while they got me a glass of water. $50 tuition. Oh, I don't mind so much about the money, but all my hopes of any kind of future for you just gone up the spout. Gone up the spout like that. Well, don't do that, Laura. Don't play that photograph.
Oh.
you left the house pretending to go to business college?
I just went out walking.
That's not true.
Yes, it is, Mother. I just went walking.
Walking? Walking? In winter? Deliberately courting pneumonia in that light coat? Where did you walk to, Laura?
All sorts of places. Mostly the park.
Even after you started catching that cold?
It was the lesser of two evils. I couldn't go back. I threw up on the floor.
From 7:30 till after 5 every day. You mean to tell me you walked around in the park because you wanted to make me believe you were going to Reuben Pink's business college?
It isn't as bad as it sounds. I went inside places to get warmed up.
Inside where?
I went to the art museum and the birdhouse at the zoo. I visited the penguins every day. Sometimes I did without lunch, and I went to the movies. Lately, I've been spending my afternoons in the jewel box, the big glass house where they raise the tropical flowers.
You did all that to deceive me? Just for deception? Why? 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 Why?
Mother, when you're disappointed, you get that awful suffering look in your face, like the picture of Jesus' mother in the art museum.
Hush!
I couldn't face it. I couldn't.
So what are we going to do now, honey? The rest of our lives. Sit in this house and watch the parades go by? Amuse ourselves with the glass menagerie? Eternally play those worn-out phonograph records your father left as a painful reminder of him? We can't have a business career. Oh, no, we can't do that. That gave us indigestion. I know so well what becomes of unmarried women who aren't prepared to occupy a position in life. I've seen such pitiful cases of it in the South. Barely tolerated spinsters living on some sister's husband, brother's wife, tucked away in some little mousetrap of a room, encouraged by one in-law to visit the next in-law, little bird-like women without any nest, eating the crust of humility all their lives. Is that the future we have mapped out for ourselves? I swear I don't see any other alternative. And I don't think that's a very pleasant alternative. Of course, some girls do marry. My goodness, Laura, haven't you ever liked a boy?
Yes, Mother. I liked one. Once.
You did?
I came across his picture a while ago.
Oh, he gave you his picture, too.
No, it's in the yearbook.
Oh. A high school boy.
Yes. His name is Jim. Here he is in the Pirates of Penzance.
The what?
The operetta the senior class put on. He had such a wonderful voice. I sat across the aisle from him on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays in the auditorium. Here he is with the silver tupper debating. See his grin?
So he had a grin, too.
He used to call me Blue Roses.
Blue Roses. Well, what did he call you such a silly name for?
When I had that attack of pleurosis, he He asked what was the matter when I came back. I said neurosis. He thought I said blue roses. So that's what he always called me after that. Whenever he'd see me, he'd holler, "Hello, blue roses." I didn't care much for the girl he went out with. Emily Meissner. Well, Emily was the best dressed girl at Selden, but she never struck me as being sincere. I read in the newspaper once that they're engaged to be married. A long time ago now. Probably married by now.
That's all right, honey. That's all right. Doesn't matter. Little girls who aren't cut out for a business career often end up married to very nice young men. And I'm just going to have to see to it that you do that too.
But Mother...
What's the matter now?
I'm crippled.
Don't you use that word. How many times have I told you not to use that word? You're not crippled. Oh, honey. You're not crippled. You just have a slight defect. That's all. I mean, if you had grown up in the days when I was a girl and had the long, graceful skirts sweeping the ground, it might even have been considered an asset. When you have some slight disadvantage like that, you have to cultivate something else to take its place. You have to cultivate charm, or vivacity, or charm. That was one thing your father had plenty of. Charm.